Capricorn, this is your January reading. I hope you are doing well. Thanks to any new followers. I appreciate you. Or I appreciate all the followers. I hope everyone has a happy new year. Alright, let's just get right into it. Let's see what we get. Capricorn, what will January bring for Capricorn? You're almost at the end of a cycle. It looks like there's been some sort of, I don't know, we have suffering and silence here. So maybe things have been kind of difficult, trapped in fear due to some sort of fear-based thinking you've been in. But the good news is prosperity begins. We have a new beginning. So there's going to be some changes in your material world, probably, finances. Okay. That's interesting that this flew out reversed. So you're getting out of this. I'll read it in a minute. Yeah, it looks like things have been tough. You've had to persevere with perseverance. Ooh, there could have been some sort of regret. That could be the fear. All right, let's just keep going. Let's get all these cards. At least the oracle's out. I really like this. I feel like you're letting go of something. Okay, so let me read the fear. It says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love and not fear. It's like, I don't know, it's maybe some sort of fear to do with finances. A change of, like, maybe there's no change. Maybe it's just fear. So if you've had difficulties or instability in the past, and then you get stable, sometimes there's always that fear in the back of your mind that you're going to lose it. Okay, it says turn guilt into gratitude, judgment into acceptance, fear into love. This is, look at all the fear cards. That's crazy. Look, we have fear, fear on this card, fear on this card. So it's like you're suffering due to some fear. It says choose a new direction. But I feel like the new direction would be to not focus on whatever you're afraid of. And perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And then regret. I notice at the end, I know I cannot change the past. So there's something in the past that's affecting you, that's putting you in this fear mode. Like I said, it could be like a time when maybe you didn't have everything that you have now. Be grateful in every moment and let go. So let go. But I feel like you're doing this. You're getting out of this. I just like to look at these. Sometimes they give me, these patterns will sometimes give me like messages. So I like to look at them. Yeah, so you have a new beginning here. It looks like maybe even a new partnership or teamwork coming in, harvest, even though that's usually in the fall. Some sort of seed you planted is growing. That's really interesting. I just noticed that. See how that looks like kind of like a star in the very, you might not be able to see it. There, it looks like a star in the very center, and then this looks like a star. So you could be healing something, or there could be hope coming back into a situation. All right. So we have the Seven of Swords, and this is reminding me of always having to feel, just right now, always having to feel like you have to be prepared, like you have to always strategize, to be 10 steps ahead. That's kind of what it's reminding me of right now. I've never gotten that off that card before, to be honest. So you're getting some sort of clarity here with the King of Swords and the Sun. Let me just pull a couple more. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So I feel like the Seven of Swords is always having to be careful with your communication, always having to plan and strategize for every move you make. It's like that fight or flight. It almost feels like fight or flight. A little bit too. But I feel like it's due to also maybe there's a little bit, because we have the Hierophant with the Sun. It could also be a little bit of having to do, it's like duty, having to do, because for me sometimes this can be societal norms, like belief systems. So you could have been acting in a way where you have to follow the rules, you have to, you know, that society has set forward that maybe don't match up with what you want, or what, you know what I mean, your beliefs. Some sort of structure maybe. Okay. What is this Page of Cups? So we have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords. So this is some sort of something new. Could be communication based off clarity that you've gotten, or it's just you. Let's just see, what's the Page of Cups? It's an offer. It is. It's communication. So, sorry. That's just a spam call. Alright. I forgot to turn off my notifications. It is. It's almost like kind of being vulnerable in some way. Like I feel like in some way you're getting out of this type of energy where you feel like you've got to be suspicious, or you've got to, it's like a fight or flight. Because this is a sweet energy, this Page of Cups. And we're offering something, or this is somebody offering it to you, vice versa. It could be vice versa. Because we want to start on a new beginning. We want to plant something that's going to grow and it's going to be healthy. Yeah, there's a block due to the Hierophant. So there was a block due to maybe belief systems not, or like values not matching up. There it is. Stuck. I feel like it's having to be very disciplined in some way too. So this goes back to what I said originally. Like, so we have this Four of Pentacles and the, I don't know why I said Hierophant, because it's right there, but the Hangman. So for me, sometimes this is we're clinging out of fear because we want to make sure we keep this stability. We've got this stability and we want to make sure we keep this. But holding on to something so much out of fear really creates a block. This is a lot of fear too, to be honest. It could actually be on the shadow side. It could actually turn into greed. It'll slow energy down too. It'll feel heavy. So this has to do with partnerships, having to be controlling, having to control things. So it's going to have to do with partnerships. It doesn't matter where it is. It could be at home, it could be at work. That's so interesting. So it's like we're changing our values, our belief systems, because look at this. So I just felt like clarifying this Hierophant. And it's like almost doing, maybe even doing things out of guilt too, because look at this. Turn guilt into gratitude, judgment into fear. So, you know, this almost feels like this is just the energy that I'm getting. So you know how like in some religions, like maybe Catholic, it's almost like you're controlled through fear, like through guilt, like you have to do something, or you're obligated, or if you don't do this, you're a sin, and you're gonna go to hell. It's almost that type of energy. So it doesn't have to be religion. It could be like in society, you feel like you have to do something, or else you're gonna be judged. But it's so interesting. This Hierophant has, so like this could be following some other values, like I said, societal values, or maybe religion led to some sort of pain and regret. But now it's like we're going to start following, we're not going to hide anymore, we're not going to try to control things, and we're going to do what matches our beliefs and values. And just look at the difference, especially in groups. So that leads to people that match, coming in that match your values, okay? And this leads to teamwork and cooperation and happiness, the sun. And emotional intelligence, or doing something emotionally that fulfills you. So we're losing this feeling of having to control everything, or having to plan and strategize, and so it's a letting go. I feel like in January you're letting go, but the results is amazing because you have a new beginning that's building a more solid foundation. based on your values and beliefs, based on what's going to make you happy, what makes you feel prosperous, or whatever seeds you're planting are going to, you know, grow and prosper. That's kind of cool. So it looks like kind of January could be some big changes for you on a personal level. You know, and maybe if you have been in a fear state where you felt like you've had to control everything, maybe it affected your relationships. But if you realize this or have some sort of awakening, it could actually change those relationships for the positive. Let's just get a couple of these. I didn't plan on it, but I just want to, I don't know, I feel called to. So it looks like you're kind of changing in a way that aligns more with your beliefs and values rather than to worry about what people are going to think if you do this, or, you know, putting up some sort of false identity because of society. So it's like you're maturing. You could be maturing, mature man, making change. Definitely change with 555, because I actually noticed the 5 on that card right here. Unexpected income, high honor, marriage, child. So this could have to definitely do with relationships, what you're valuing. What's the unexpected income from? There could be something with court unexpected income, or contracts. What is the unexpected income? Some sort of judgment. You could get some information that brings you some money somehow too. That's on a side message. I don't feel like, I don't know. Because the Hierophant is commitment. Something you were stuck in, I feel like you're getting out of. Look at the Hierophant is coming up a lot for you. Holy crap. So it's like whatever you're stuck in, I feel like you're letting go of. You've been clinging to something out of fear. Maybe, and as soon as you let go, you get whatever it is. You may even get some sort of payout. I mean, if it has to do with, here's how I can describe it. Let's say you're going through a divorce, but you want a certain amount, and the other person is kind of there to stalemate. You both want what you want. And it doesn't look like that divorce is going to be settled anytime soon because no one wants to budge. And then all of a sudden you decide, you know what, this isn't worth it. I'm going to just give it up. And then you end up getting maybe more than you know what I mean? Like, you end up getting exactly what you wanted because you gave up. You gave in. You know what I mean? That's just a description that, like, as soon as you let go of something, you're going to get exactly what you were clinging to. I feel like that's exactly what's happening. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a great month, and I will see you next time.